Alright, welcome to some Sunday night Dota. It's Epicentre XL NA Qualifier number 1. The semi-finals, VGJ Storm versus TY4Pango. Game 1, best of 3. I am General Jivicus, and I'm going to be following the VGJ Storm journey, while over on the other channel you can catch Party Pete. He is following IXmike's stack. Bear with me 2 seconds and we'll get into the draft here. Whoa. Alright. Alright. Into the draft then. It's VGJ Storm on Radiant and TY4Pango on Dire. First set of bans coming through here. What have we got? Phantom Lancer, Bane, and Shadow Shaman getting taken out by the Dire. Meanwhile, Brewmaster, Omni Knight, and Lycan, very meta. Very strong heroes. Very strong in the laning phase and able to early push. Ryoya and BSJ, of course, both known for playing Phantom Lancer. Let me just adjust the volume down a little bit. That might be too low. Alright. So Tusk going to be the first pickup for the VGJ Storm, and immediate response with Clockwork Shadow Fiend combo, a dirty combo, all those extra souls at the start from denying the cogs. Definitely be Ryo Boraz on the Shadow Fiend for sure, I think. No, they're gonna pick up the Monkey King. The Queen of Pain. Jesus, I was thinking that might be for Monkeys Forever, but it's more likely to be for Ryoya in the mid lane. Oh, Terror Fiend as well getting banned out. That's those are quite. I mean, you don't give Ryoya Terror Fiend, Terrorblade. You don't give him Terrorblade ever. He never loses on that hero.
5 seconds remaining. The Dire get a ban.
Well, they take away Puck, that ultra strong offlaner. Gonna take it away from, I think, Ush. Oh my god, Tiny getting banned out as well. There won't be any of the heroes left. Gonna be some Dragon Knight action coming up, I reckon. Maybe a casual troll warlord for Achilles.
5 seconds remaining.
Bear with me, I did have a cold. Getting over it. Getting over it.
Dire's turn to pick. Radiant's turn to pick. Witch Doctor.
I wonder if they're thinking about like an Ember or something. I don't know about that though. Witch Doctor picked up though for the Dire. That will be the position 5 lane support. Really nice with the old coconuts and whatnot. For the stun, the Maledict is good. The heal is really good as well if you're tri-laning. Clockwork, he may be the position 4. Could be the offlaner. We'll have to wait and see. Tusk definitely the 4, I think, in this lineup. Although, having said that, in the previous game, Ryoya played a Midnight Stalker, which was quite funky.
Dire's turn to
An AA picked up for the 5 position. That will be Stan King's hero. Oh, he's pretty deadly actually. He's able to kind of like go for shots across the map. But I wonder about why they've picked him now. Like, do they feel there's going to be a real meaty Death Prophet maybe? Death Prophet. Well, there's a Beastmaster for the offlane. That's pretty beefy. Nice bit of push potential as well, and that BKB piercing stun that lasts oh so long. I mean, he will be the offlaner for sure. Clockwork will be the 4. And the clock block with the hook shot and the cogs is pretty good, especially with the Beastmaster to follow up. Witch Doctor throwing a Maledict on top. That's some real team fight potential. I mean, they do have Scream into, or AA ult into Scream, but they do. I think they need something quite a bit heavier. Why is that screen black? Well, VGJ Storm taking a little bit of time to think about this. They are, of course, looking for their 1-2 positions potentially, maybe an offlaner. I mean, you're really looking for something. I mean, what about CK? He's still in the pool. DK's still in the pool. Baden gonna get picked up for Monkeys Forever then. Queen of Pain, definitely Ryora's in the mid. We'll have Francis Flea on the Tusk, or Francis, and then of course Stan King on the Ancient Apparition, as I mentioned.
5 seconds remaining.
Now Baden really gives him that sort of frontline capability. He can get in there. It allows Tusk to be more mobile in and around fights. There's a good set of combinations in regards to escape between the two heroes. Ancient Apparition can Apparition can throw down Cold Feet, and you know, offers a bit of slow as well. Let's see these final bans though for the Dire. They're going to look to ban out a core. I don't know, maybe the Dragon Knight's still in there. I'm not sure. The Troll Warlord is still there. Yeah, the CK, they will ban the last of the big illusion heroes. Well, I mean, Naga's still in there. Don't know if it's really BSJ's style though. You can rail on me if he plays like a million Naga games. I'm okay with that.
10 seconds.
Final ban for VGJ Storm. They are going to look at carries as well. Oh my god, there's going to be like nothing left here. Honestly.
Radiant's turn to pick.
Right, well they banned the Weaver and the Disruptor and the Puck. All of these heroes are really quite mobile. So are they looking for like a sniper? Glimpse back. Are you worried about glimpse back on a sniper?
10 seconds.
But then it would be a safe lane sniper.
5 seconds.
With an ancient aberration. Nah, this is troll, man. It's gotta be troll.
Dire's turn to pick.
Void. Oh, yeah, okay, void. Basically, a right-click melee carry that can make good use of the chilling touch. Faces Void, gets Mask of Madness, and goes in and pounds on them. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think you want Mask of Madness here, though. The Maledict and the Shadow from the Clock, the Beastmaster. Nah, you want to be able to get out.
5 seconds
But maybe get some other haste item though. You know, no worries there. Let's see then. He will be laning against the Beastmaster. He's going to get harassed quite a bit. He does have the time lapse though, so he will not be harassed too badly. And the final pickup will be a gyrocopter, probably something like that. I think maybe a Luna, something that can fight into the chrono or around the chrono. Maybe doesn't get caught out too badly. A Wraith King might be okay as well, actually, but then you have Ancient Apparition. Oh my, it's going to be a carry venge. I like it. Lane domination incoming. Ryu Boraz will pick up the Beast Master. IXmike on the Witch Doctor, of course. Monster on the Clockwork. Achilles will take the Shadow Fiend then, I expect. And Ash on the Vengeful Spirit. We'll see though. Flea on the Tusk. Ryu on the Queen of Pain. BSJ on the Faceless Void, of course. And now we've got Stan King on the Ancient Apparition. And Monkeys Forever on the Abaddon. Oh, it's going to be Achilles on the Vengeful Spirit and Ash on the Shadow Fiend. Yeah, a lot of people like this White Walker horse, but aren't too keen on the helmet. Well, I didn't see much of IXmike's squad yesterday. I caught a couple of bits of games that Pete was covering, and they looked pretty good. I mean, there was a few games I think where their form was a little bit shaky. VGJ Storm though have looked amazing every game. Haven't really faced much in the way of a challenge. Even if they've had difficult lanes or the lanes haven't gone so well, they've managed to marshal up nicely and come back. And it's really nice. It seems like the lads are beginning to find their form, and we'll see how this game pans out. Winner of this best of 3, of course, goes on to the finals to play against the winner of Animal Planet versus the other team. Grant did say he was going to cover the Animal Planet games. If he's online, you want to check those guys out. Oh, I did it wrong. Every game. Just going to have a quick check for smokes. There are none, so we'll just have to see where people are moving. There is going to be a little bit of a push to the top lane here. Ryoya in with BSJ. Along with Stan King. Going a little bit deep into the jungle here. Looking for something, but everyone is on the bottom lane for TY4Pango. Oh, they're wrapping right round. Surely not. Oh, of course, they had to stop off to do the cogs. Of course they did. And totally disrupts the whole flow of what VGJ Storm wanted to do. But so the runes will go 1 for 1, top and bottom. Looks like Ryo Boraz is going to get this one here. Oh, actually, Ash manages to snatch it out from under him. So it's going to be 3 for no, wait, what? It is. It's 3 for VGJ Storm. Yeah, they tried for more. Block completed by Flea along with the ice charge. Brutal advantage to Ryoya in the first few seconds here. 15 denies already, by the way, on those cogs. Monster going to come in here for a little bit of mid lane action. Going to try and ensure this lane is actually getting tri-laned by VGJ Storm. Both the off lane. Oh, cogs go out once again. Yeah, starts denying them up. Monster actually quite in a bit of trouble here. Had to do a double take. Monkeys Forever has the creep wave in behind the tower here, and Ryo Boris did, it seemed, manage to pull through that creep wave from the offlane. Uncontested, obviously. If it's just 1 versus 1, it's really difficult to block that from happening. VSJ, of course, has pulled the same shenanigans on the bottom lane down here. Well, he's going to go for Power Treads Aquila. How's this mid lane progressing? Oh, it's actually the Kari Venge on 7 and 1 that's ahead as far as straight up CS is concerned on this bottom. Where is this Kari Venge? Oh, that's the, yeah, Achilles at top. Oh, TP into mid here. Shadow Fiend going to be the first blood. Monster is there trying to catch Flea. And IXmike followed it up as well, so he might get some XP out of it. But Monster going to be a return kill here. Blink forward from Ryoya seals the deal with a right click. Shadow Fiend going to TP back to lane. Kills ain't worth too much in the early lanes, but Shadow Fiend losing a ton of souls there. Not going to be too amused with this situation. And another rotation, another TP in from Monster. Shadow Fiend going to go down again. IXmike will send up some illusions to try and create some space. Actually manages to cancel off the salve of Ryoya as well. Meanwhile, on the top lane, BSJ going toe to toe with Achilles. Actually starting to stack up a bit of damage here. He's got quite a state himself and taking damage from the creep. I'm going to time lapse away. Time walk. Oh, but here comes Flea on the backside. Going to try for the shards. Shards go out. Achilles is going to probably be dead. Oh, there was a little bit of a miswalk there, probably caused by a pathing issue, and that will indeed mean that the Vengeful Spirit will fall. It's 4 and 1. VGJ Storms storming across the map in the early first 5 minutes of this game. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Well, Monkey's going for boots and a wand, it seems, against Ryo Boris. He's probably going for a Helm of the Dominator build up, I would think. Seems legit like what you'd want to do. But it's not what he's doing actually. He's got a different build in mind. Mid lane once again. No! The shards, the cogs. And Shadow Fiend goes down, but so did Quap there as well, by the way. Monster managed to finish her off with a battery assault. Both of the mids will TP immediately back in to this bloodfest in the middle of the river here. The river should run red. Battle pass when, Gavin, please. This is a party political broadcast now, isn't it? Well, they'll have to label it as such on the interwebs. Oh, top lane. A little bit of mischief. Achilles going to get sharded in once again. BSJ is there, starting to use the knowledge. Gets pulled into the snowball to protect him. He does use the time walk to get away. Coconut comes forward. Unfortunately, it's going to hit up on AA and mean that he will get caught by the bounce. I didn't actually go back to him though, did it? He was just still stunned. Double kill for Monster. Picking up the AA as well. That is a little bit disastrous. Nice bit of gold going back the way of Thank You for Pango. 600 and 700 gold, even 500 XP almost. Nice. If you can find it. It's a problem with an early advantage. Well, Monkey's going to throw up the shield. Ryo Boris thinks about going in here. I don't think he has the level 6 for a wee while yet, so needs to wait for that for the roar. And Monkeys Forever is kind of neck and neck with him, so should probably get it around the same time, maybe slightly ahead. So he can get this boar, maybe. Ryo Boris is boar. There must be a 9A joke there. He gets it there on the board as I expected. He's going to go in now actually and try for it. The Francis Lee on the Tusk is here. Throws out the shards. Beautiful shards all game so far by Flea. Getting them so much early game advantage. And they will secure that kill. AA, no Clockwork throws in a bit of a flare, but Not going to find anything. He is going to find the courier though. It's not quick enough. He doubles back, picks up the bounty rune instead. Well, lane's pretty even so far. 6 minutes into the game, it's pretty much neck and neck. Slight advantage in the mid, going the way of Ryoya on the Queen of Pain, and BSJ eking ahead in the safe lane. But I mean, it's less than 1k advantage between the two teams at the moment. Oh, Flea gonna get scouted out, maybe by that scream, the Howl of Terror. Oh, Monster coming in. He's super fast with those phase boots finished up. He does throw out the ice shards, but it kind of blocks stacking into his death. They will cog up for it though.
It's killing time.
Well, Ryobara is starting to assemble his army of creeps with the levels, the 3 points in Call of the Wild already. Top lane. Will be a rotation with the smoke from Flea and the AA. Obviously he's got the range to throw out his ult from quite the distance, although he doesn't have his ult yet, so maybe not such a big deal. Shards! Oh, BSJ with the chrono as well. Gonna catch 2. Seals the deal on the Vengeful Spirit, and now hunting for IXmike. Actually, time walks forward. Not sure that's the best idea. What's the cooldown on it? He's fine. No worries at all. Time walks out of there. Collects a second kill. Actually, Stanking manages to seal the kill from that distance.
Radiant's middle tower can't handle this deluge.
Right. He's nice.
Oh, Ryobara is in trouble in this bottom lane actually. He is down to less than 200 HP, running around while Abaddon obviously has his ult ready. Oh, he used his ult. Okay. Looks like he is going to build up the medallion first into the Solar Crest. Oh, stun from Achilles. The ult is down, remember, so he won't be getting out of this. He throws up the Aphotic Shield, but the curse is already, Maldic is running, and he manages a little cheeky deny with the Mist Coil. Nice plays from Monkeys Forever.
Radiant's bottom tower is staggering. Like a dragon's top tower needs some friends. Same as you, Tyler. Radiant's
Well, push on the top lane from BSJ, while there's a solid push on this bottom lane from the Dire side. Will be a partial rotation from VGJ Storms. TP's in now from Abaddon as well to reinforce their numbers. And Flea scouting out, looking to see if he can find anything with his amazing shard play. Top lane, BSJ going to work on this tower, and I say work. Does have his Keela treads finished up as well as a full wand. Wonder if he'll go what he'll go for next. Maybe Battle Fury, maybe something else. Don't know about Battle Fury in this game. Well, actually, it's pretty good against Beastmaster.
Dyer's top tower is about to take the plunge. Fortified structures can't be
Oh, big response here. All of IXmike gonna scare off BSJ. He does have chrono in 10 seconds, so he might bait something out here. Bottom lane though, two forces about to collide. Ryobara is going to head over for the rune. Monster going to beat him to it. And both of the Radiant heroes who were here with the creep wave being pulled just kind of moseying by. A regen rune for Ryoboras. I think everybody loves that, but Beastmaster probably especially. Oh, TP in under the ward. Will they go for a smoke play here? They do go for a smoke play, but it's under the ward. They're going to get pinged out. And they're looking for it, but the clock block is there. Meanwhile, in the top lane, nothing. What are you talking about, dude? It's two dudes. I thought BSJ was still up there. Well, this is a nice wave to push. It's a 10-minute wave with the catapults. And Monster, gonna see if you can zone them out of this, maybe with some cogs, but not much you can do. There will be a counter push though on the top lane. Achilles and IXmike going to move in. Immediate TP response from the Abaddon. He wants to get in on this. The Ice Shards is there to keep Achilles in place. The stun comes through. Bottom tower falls for Dire. They do use a snowball to roll in. Maledict now on top of Abaddon. He's not too bothered. He does still have his ult available. So all of this is just icing on the cake. He'll just heal faster. Manages to seal that kill on the Venge with the Aphotic Shield explosion. And bottom lane still. Mario Boraz going to clean up the creep wave. ESJ, as he made his decision, he will actually pick up the Battle Fury. Yep. Seems pretty standard at the moment. And this tower still a fair ways to go before it can be. Oh, BSJ with the Chronosphere. Ryo is here as well. And Ryo Boraz gonna get taken out. The dagger damage taken over for Ryoya. Nice little pick off. He's not having the greatest game as Ryo Boraz in that off lane. 56 and 6 on the last hits, and his net worth is at middle of the tier. Nice pick off. Oh no, there was a kill top. You missed it. Of course there was. IXmike trying to defend the tower by himself gets taken down by 3. Have a little look see here. It's actually 250 worth 250 gold and 150 XP. He doesn't get taken down by 3, by the way. It was Tusk by himself, just to clarify. That's what we have the fight recap for. Alright, bottom lane. Oh, Ryo Boraz is going to start at a nice little push here. Wrap Ryoya here though. He's pretty mobile. It's going to be difficult to catch him without a swap or a stun. Thinks it's just Achilles. Here comes the stun. Throws out the poison dagger. Looking for the blink to the trees. Going to TP him out immediately. And they will just sack this tower in response. That's fine though, because BSJ is making space top. Pushing in this top tower. Making use of the space that his team is creating for him. Oh. Monkeys Forever actually went in for the cheeky deny. Oh, he's going to pop the shrine. They're all going to go in on him. Oh, by the way, he has his ult. In comes Ryoya from the side. Achilles immediately getting poisoned, and then Shards does well. Swaps across. Still alive. Will fall eventually to flee. Ryo Boraz is going to meet the same fate now as well as Monster. Cleaned him up totally under the ward, and now they're going to get the... Oh, Ryoya thinking he's in a little bit of trouble. Not quite. Going to get healed up both by Abaddon and the Urn there. Does have a bottle charge and some one charges. BSJ meanwhile, all the space creation from his team, allowing him to just kind of push this top tower here. A significant amount of damage done, 1200 damage or so. Only a little bit left. The next push, or in fact the creep wave, next catapult wave at 15 minutes, may actually push that tower in by itself. Well, Shadow Blade for Ash on the Shadow Shaman. He's doing okay, 5.2k. Oh, they're going to catch him out here though. The Shards once again perfect. In comes the AA Blast, the punch, and that's just one dead Shadow Fiend. The combination of the two together in such close proximity, you never saw them coming. I mean, I saw them coming, but I was like, huh, that's interesting. He's just farming in the jungle there while those two guys are walking up to him. Crush, kill, and destroy. Actually, he's going to TP to Shrine and maybe go in on this fight bottom. Monkeys Forever has the ult. He's baiting it out, trying to bait it up for the ultimate Chronosphere. BSJ is ready. He comes in, he throws the Chronosphere. He finds 3. He's going to work with the Battle Fury. Is he? Does he have a Battle Fury? Sucked in. Beastmaster. Didn't have nearly enough damage to do anything there. Yeah, he doesn't have the Battle Fury yet, that makes sense. Otherwise that would have been amazing. Well, Shadow Fiend turns up to the party. Monkeys Forever has to be careful. Looked for the deny there, didn't quite find it. Ult comes through. And BSJ just going to time walk away, avoid the damage completely, and get back the HP that he lost in the first place. Nice play by BSJ. Chronosphere was beautiful, but not quite enough damage available on the team at that particular time to really seal the deal. But no, it ended the push and pretty decently done. Oh yeah, again, IXmike gonna get punished by Flea. Catches him with a little cheeky shard into punch combo. Flea on fire, I have to say, in the last over the last couple of days. Just great play all around. He's really warming up to me. I'm really warming up to him even as a position 4. I mean, I always liked him, but seeing him in action has got me excited. Okay, Shadow Friend. He's arcane rune on task, so he wants to get stuff done, but Shadow Fiend getting some nice stacks here. 36 souls, good to go. Still working on that silver, the Shadow Blade. Obviously, he needs the initiation before he can get under people and throw up his ult. Top lane gonna actually go down now to a swift push from Ryoya on the Queen of Pain. BSJ, of course, doing the groundwork and laying the foundations for that cheeky little pickup. Very easily picked up. There weren't any actual fights in and around that tower. It was just a war of attrition over time. And picking it up while they siege mid here. BSJ going to go in onto the tower. Battle Fury finished up. His next chrono will be a lot more effective, you can be sure of that. Not going to defend this tower. Just going to continue to farm, and that's a signal to I think they may go for Roshan here. I don't know if they can though. I mean, there's quite a lot of pressure on bottom with these two guys down here. They will push pretty fast with that Venge or a Beastmaster with his puppers. And well, not so much the stun, but still pretty good. Doing some stacks together. Smoke up actually. And I'm gonna roll down into the backside of this jungle here. Oh, they're gonna catch them. Bonnie pressing over the ridge here. Gonna find the smoke of the Dire from behind actually. The pincer movement. In goes the chrono. It's a beautiful chrono, and this time the Battle Fury is doing absolute work to go down immediately to a little combo. There's a roar from Ryobora is gonna hold them up, and he manages to actually TP out. There's a significant Radiant force on this bottom lane now though, and they're going to be able to push all the way to tier 3s. There is a buyback available for this clockwork, however. I think they just take this tower and then back, maybe. Mid tower, going to feel the fortification. That creep wave won't manage to do that much damage to it. Curse of Avernus on there, working this tower good. Backside. Ash coming in with a Shadow Blade completed. Actually, it's a smoke up it seems, because Beastmaster's there as well. Monkeys Forever is going to catch it out. Pops the smoke on the Beastmaster's creeps. And they will disengage successfully off the back of that. Everyone TP's out. Maybe. Whoa. Whoa. Just a little tease from Ash. Well, all of the tier 3s, tier 2s even are down. Roshan is available. Wards look pretty good for the Radiant side. Pretty textbook to go ahead and pick up the Roshan here. Will be Flea, who is out there doing the job, scouting about. Oh, actually he's going in for a bit of a kill as well, a little bit of harass. That's a Shadow Fiend he's bullying, by the way. Will create all the space they need to ensure this Roshan is uncontested. First Roshan though, so just an Aegis, and it will go on to onto BSJ there. He's going to pick himself up a Lincoln Sphere next. Do we like Lincoln? We love Lincoln Sphere here. The swap is brutal, the stun is brutal, the cask is a pain in the neck. That's kind of it though. Ryo then kind of going the slightly different build from what we've been seeing on offlaners currently. He's picked up the Necro Book, but not the Helm of the Dominator. He did go with the Medallion of Courage instead, and probably will build it into Solar Crest once he's finished with this book. It's probably his style, maybe. Oh, nice. Blink, Force, and Urn, as well as Wand and Windlace finished up for Flea. That's really nice farm at 21 minutes on your position 4 task. All of the mobility. He's all about creating spaces, Mr. Lee. No, oh, an observer ward. They see you. Well, Scream comes out, hits on many. Flea throws out the Ice Shard as a bit of a sort of scouting mechanism. And they're not really been able to do much about this. The Whirling Axes come out. They do have the ults available on the Shadow Fiend. Could have maybe came out and nuked him. Gonna move over, start working over this shrine, and they're actually thinking about pushing bottom lane as well, but if you look where the creep wave is, it's going to be difficult to do that. I mean, they could certainly take down the tower because the creep have taken down backdoor protection, but it's a tough ask, especially with all those heroes there, and all of the heroes from both sides actually. So, free shrine, 150 gold for everyone on the team. Definitely the value pickup here. Oh, I'm still on this ward. Oh, excuse me, like I say, I have a bit of a cold, so. And comes a coconut, starts to bounce around. It's not really going to do anything. It's nearly 23 minutes into the game. There's an 18k net worth advantage to Storm at this point in the game. Doesn't look good for TY4Pango. And BSJ starting to work this Rax over. They're still not going to do anything about it. Shadow Fiend gonna get caught on the Chronosphere. BSJ switching targets, the screen comes through. Shadow Fiend going to go down as well. Ryora getting both the kills. And the roar comes out though. Does get Aphotic shielded up, instantly gets it taken off by the Shadow Fiend, but it will remove the stun in the meantime. BSJ is still going to work here. Take out the melee rats and then retreat out of the base. There are a lot of little creeps running around here that, you know, do damage when you kill them. By a lot I mean one, but you know, just be careful. And BSJ just soaking all the damage, taking it off again, goes in, will find Achilles this time. Ryobora's on the backside, well, Maledicted up, down goes the Aegis, and that was BSJ, right? Yeah. You get Flea as well, a magnificent kill. Monkey's forever on the high ground here with very low health and no ult. Not sure what his logic is. BSJ goes back into them, the ult arrives. He's going to try and man up and take all 4. Here he goes, 1, 2. What a fantastic turnaround from BSJ, man. Just waited, you knew Stan King was like, no, wait, the ult's coming, the ult goes, gish. And BSJ managed to pick up 2, and escape a fairly rough engagement, shall we say. Top Shrine will be the prize for taking out those 2 heroes. 27 seconds on the sidelines still for Beastmaster, after all is said and done. BSJ is really given a masterclass in this game at the moment, and how to land really nice Chronospheres. I wonder if there's a promo code specifically for that. Battle Fury, Blink, Lincoln Sphere, Butterfly getting queued up. Roshan won't be up for quite some time. 2 minutes and 31 seconds before we find out how long that's going to be. Does seem like it might be a bit of a while. Achilles Dragonlaught's finished up, looking for a Shadow Blade of his own. And Monster with a... what a monster, with a Spirit Vessel charge there already. Gonna build himself up a Blade Mill as well. That's definitely gonna be helpful. I don't know, I think maybe you certainly finish the Blade Mill before you upgrade the Spirit Vessel, right? Oh no. I missed a kill. I didn't technically miss it, but I didn't say anything about it. He got ganked, boys. He got ganked. Like, wrecked. Well, here we go. Blink forward from Fleet. Throws out his Call of the Wild. All his creeps going to get munched up nicely by that Stan King ult. And start working this tower down. There's no buyback available for the Clock or the Beastmaster. So this is essentially a free set of racks. Oh, Ryor, not happy though, going in on the background. Another great Chronosphere from BSJ. IXmike and GG will be called for game 1 of this best of 3. Alright guys, bear with me, I'll show you the scores real quick, and then there you go, and I'll be back in a minute or two with the game 2. Mike. Alright, welcome back for this game 2 in the Epicenter XL NA Qualifiers. Number 1, it's VGJ Storm versus TY4Pango. Game 2, VGJ Storm with a 1 game advantage. It doesn't show there on the draft. I am General Juvicus. We're into the draft. The first ban out from VGJ Storm. It's going to focus in on the Brewmaster. I wonder if we'll see a similar array of bans as we saw last game. Really, sort of targeting BSJ and Ryoya's favorite heroes in this card now. What's going on here? How do I fix that? Nope. Well, they're taking a little bit of time over on the Radiant side to consider their first ban here. Will it be Phantom Lancer? Will it be Lycan? Will it be Terrorblade? Will it be Shadow Shaman? What was that noise?
10 seconds. Ban now. Radiant's turn to
Alright, so Phantom Lancer going to get banned out by TY4Pango, and Lycan going to get banned out by VGJ Storm. Probably see maybe a puck ban as well. I don't know. See, I feel like it wasn't even that much of an outdraft in game 1. I feel like VGJ Storm are just on fire right now, and you know, TY4Pango just weren't able to hold together, you know, long enough, and you know, kind of fell apart there from about 10 minutes onwards. Best of 3 though, all to play for here, and see if IXmike has a few strategies he kept up his sleeves there. Maybe he can pull them out now and turn the tables around, or at least even things up.
I was practicing my backstroke. Dyer's ban is now. The Radiant ban.
Well, they took a long time to think about that, and eventually it was Bane, followed by Omni Knight, and finally Shadow Shaman. So more of a support off laner set of bans this time around. Tusk going to be first time picked up for Storm once again. It's going to be Flea that'll probably take that hero. And an immediate response with the Clockwork Disruptor pickup. Disruptor was, of course, Respect banned last game. I believe it's IXmike's badass hero. Clockwork for Monster. Going to be delighted to pick that up. They will be the 5 and the 4. So nothing unconventional in regards to the drafting order at the moment. Clockwork obviously offers some really nice catch with a hook in the block. You saw it in the last game. Disruptor with the glimpse back, the static field, the kinetic field even, just a whole range of abilities which are pretty good in a team fight, and also for keeping your carry safe in the safe lane.
Radiant's turn to ban.
Wow, both teams sticking so closely to what they know, and it will be that Tusk Ancient Apparition combination once again. Going to get through unmolested in the banning phase there. Stan King, of course, on that Ancient Apparition, hitting ultimate after ultimate, causing quite an amount of chaos across the Radiant lines. I mean, they were on the Dire last time, but you know what I mean. And Tusk was just like a seeking missile. With those shards, man, oh my god, he made so many plays, he made so many kills. He made sure the early game was, you know, a storming success. Well, we'll have these next 4 bans come through. It's going to be TY4Pango that choose first, and I think probably we're going to see even more focus on cores in this round of banning, obviously because we do have these supports already highlighted up, 4s and 5s for both teams. Hard carries, mid laners and off laners all going to feel a little bit of the old boot here. Alright, a respect ban comes through after BSJ's performance on the Void last game. TY4Pango say no. We will not suffer such indignation again. Puck gonna get banned out by VGJ Storm once again. I mean, it's a really good hero. Boras, I think, would probably be the guy to pick it up and be pretty savage on it. Sven gonna get banned out as well. They're going to run out of bans before they hit all the heroes they need to hit here, though, against this VGJ Storm lineup.
10 seconds. 5 seconds remaining.
Well, this ban should tell us a little bit about what VGJ Storm fear in drafting for their cores, and how deep they are set on the draft that they've come up with so far.
Radiant's turn to pick.
Alright, that Weaver going to be 4th banned, last ban in the second banning phase once again. Magnus picked up for Ash, I believe. Or is it Boras Magnus? I think maybe they both do Magnus. Boras is good on some hero, I'm sure. It would be the Magnus, right? It's the offlane hero. Yes.
10 seconds left by my count. 5 seconds remaining.
VGJ Storm actually thinking a little bit about this now. With that Magnus and Disruptor Clockwork combo, all of these are heroes that TY4Pango are very familiar with. Terrorblade and DK both still in the pool. And Spectre for BSJ. I do like a little bit of Spectre. It'll be interesting to see which build he goes with. I'll be curious to watch that. And immediately a Juggernaut response. Juggernaut plus Magnus, Empowering Cleave really is a farming machine. Spectre, not so much, without a little bit of assistance. She will get the Chilling Touch though from the Ancient Apparition, which might speed things up a little bit. And it's definitely going to make early last hitting much easier than it would be otherwise. I mean, I don't know how in meta it is, but a Necro could be quite fun. Is the Death Prophet any good with the Juggernaut there? I mean, does his ult kill her late game? Probably. Does it kill her mid game? I'm not so sure.
Here's the Radiant back.
Oh, the Fat Lord of the off lane. This guy is a gold making machine. I like it. It does allow them to kind of be a bit more of a tanky frontliner and make Spectre and Tusk be freer in fights. The Pit of Malice, pretty good control, especially if you've got Ancient Apparition on point with like stanking style, you know. Oh, Ancient Apparition stanking style. Yeah, there's a funky beat in there somewhere, man. I'm pretty sure. Into reserve time for this final ban, it will be Ryora's Quap gonna get taken out there. I was gonna see maybe a TA. It's a little bit greedy. Troll, probably not the greatest pickup. They are gonna have to pick beforehand as well. Shadow Friend is still in the pool. How do we? I mean, I feel he's so strong right now with a raise buff that you could just. I don't know. I don't think he's ever a bad pick at the moment, if you know what I mean. And they will recognize the Shadow Fiend potential and ban him out. Maybe a Tinker pickup then. Oh, is that something Ryoya would do? I mean, it probably allows you to slow the game down a little bit, but you're talking Juggernaut Magnus farm here. Like, these guys are going to be so, like, flush. Oh, the Tiny was still in the pool. I didn't even notice it. Tiny coming through. Mid lane Tiny for Ryoya. BSJ on the Spectre. Monkeys Forever going to pick up the Underlord. Francis Lee on the Tusk. And then, of course, Stanking on the Ancient Apparition. How will they answer this? That's a lot of tankiness. Spectre's really tanky by the nature. Tusk is tanky and elusive. Underlord is just tanky. Tiny has got so much status resist. You know, it's coming out his ears. I'll do a sound reset before it starts, just in case things start to get hip. Alrighty. Final pickup for TY4Pango. What's it gonna be, IXmike? Game is on the line. You have to win this game. This final pick could secure your position in the grand final of this NA Epicenter XL first round of qualifiers. OD, the outhouse decorator coming in at the end there, and is it going to be enough to stay the course? Ash, he's going to pick that up. Achilles on the Juggernaut, Ryo Boras of course on the Magnus, and we will see IXmike on the Disruptor. Monster picks up the Clockwork. Ryoya will take the Tiny mid. BSJ on the Spectre. Stanking on the Ancient Apparition. Monkeys Forever on the Underlord. And of course, Flea on the Tusk. The Iceman cometh. Both of them. Well, VGJ Storm kind of want to buy some time for BSJ to come online. Maybe fight as 4. Let him want in the fights and stuff. This Achilles, Ryo Boras, Magnus Juggernaut combination, I just don't think they're going to have the time for it. Could be wrong though. Maybe VGJ Storm, they do have the glorious good feeling of having won the previous game. And the pressure's on for TY4Pango. This is their last game potentially in this particular set of qualifiers. Alrighty, let's get into this game. Last hits and denies up. Let's check the old item maroonies. Not gonna be an early smoke. Don't see much smoking these days actually. People just run at each other. Yeah, mostly. There is going to be a 4-man push to the top rune, though. It will be met by Ancient Apparition and Underlord. Looking like there's going to be an aggressive tri-lane. Ashdoda, baby. So true. Shout out to Ash. Shout out to Ryoya. Was it Ryoya that said that? It was. 1v1, it's gonna be Tiny versus Underlord. Underlord? House Decorator. Outworld Destroyer. That guy. This guy. And he is coming at the lane with 55 damage, plus 2, 57 damage with the Null Talisman. And a branch. Oh, they're looking to maybe invade here, realizing that something is up. Now VGJ Storm not really looking to do anything about this. Going to give up all 3 of the bounty runes, it seems.
Now we get the good stuff.
Will be a creep block from. Oh, it's going to be Stan King that blocks a creep this time. We see a rotation again from. That was the off lane he blocked. Oh, okay. So we get a body block on this lane, and we get shard block from the Tusk on the off lane. Just trying to help a bro out on that off lane, starting off on the... Wait, what? Who's in that lane? Monkeys Forever. Helping him out nicely. This creep wave is going to be so close. Like, so it should stop here normally. Ioboros is like, oh, my range creep got to the front though. So, I mean, he'll be happy that they'll start to pull back. The range creep, obviously, Monkeys Forever still pushing in there. I'll need to be careful. The top lane looks pretty feisty, I have to say. Achilles going in there. He did use the spin. IXmike left on the background, by the way. Monster throws out the cogs. They'll take IXmike as the first blood. BSJ in a little bit of trouble. Does have the Static Storm ticking away on him. And Achilles coming back in for this. He will be sharded up by Flea. The amazing Flea shards. BSJ going to follow him up with a Spectral Dagger. And Achilles looks like he will go down. VGJ Storm going to get this kill. As well. Double kill for him. Cogs again from Monster. This is pretty risky. He's pretty low life, low on health, and they'll continue. They're not going to be subdued at all here. BSJ continues to eat the harass from that Static Storm. Still only level 1, so close to getting his level 2. Not really sure it's going to help him too much. I wonder if he'll just skill into Dispersion immediately, or if he'll take a point and Desolate. Oh, IXmike rotates for the rune. He will get 2 as on the back of this. Frustrating. Bottom lane. Ryoboros. Going to pull the same trick actually. This lane under control by Monkeys Forever, and he's going to be quite happy with the lane XP. Meanwhile, diving behind the tower, Ryoya. Both of them are on full health, so it's a bit of a stretch. I guess he just wants to get at that juicy XP. It's not great as melee going against Outworld Devourer, because he can just imprison you. You know. Well, BSJ gonna get trapped in, double trapped in. Cogs and Static throws a dagger and just kind of starts walking out of there. The Static Storm is doing work, but he'll be fine. Meanwhile, by the way, Monster gets picked off by Stan King. That was my bad, guys. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Well, Monkeys is just pushing this lane in, and Ryoboros will have to just be content with lasting under the tower for just now. Seems pretty difficult stuff. Ryora actually winning this mid lane, by the way, despite his handicap. 18-5 versus 9-0. Top lane. Snowballs up, rolls away. Achilles with the spin. This party ring is there, and they're just going to take Flea. That must feel good after he dominated them so hard in the last game. Poor old Flea. He's going to get picked on a little bit here. Oh, Ryora. Oh, top lane. Two four-legged creatures just manning up against each other. Well, fighting off. We don't say manning up anymore in this channel. It's facing off in a pugnacious manner. Yeah. Oh, all the trees are down here. There's no opportunity for any sly plays. Achilles actually going to work here on BSJ a little bit. Not much that he can do though, and he does have a Tango coming off a cooldown, so he'll be able to heal up if he wishes. Did actually take a level on dispersion, feeling the pressure in this lane. And I don't know. I think it maybe slows you down a little bit in regards to farming, and also when you do get your haunt pickoffs as well. If you do happen to get a fight, I mean it's completely understandable given how hectic it's been up here. Though cogs go down, there was a spin, so Achilles not going to be able to get out of here. They're rolling boulder. No, they don't. They go in with the snowball, and Flea this time. It's his turn to pick up the kill. Yes, Jay must be a little bit frustrated with 4 assists in his top lane. He's like, you know, I could be super rich right now. Well, still, he's sitting on 12 and 6 as far as last hits are concerned as well. BSJ is not having a good time here at all, boys. You're not providing him with a beautiful farming environment free from weeds that are, you know, going to get in his face and mess with his game. It's okay though, she will catch up. Oh, on the backside, snowballs in, throws the shards out again, catches him Bonnie, and he will get frozen up by the ancient apparition's chilling touch, cold feet even, and the kill secured by Flea. Flea having yet another great game. Oh, shards in 3. Achilles tries to dodge it. They're not off cooldown yet. There will be a full response. Monster and IXmike both coming in here with the TPs. BSJ, what did he get there? Oh, more tangos. It's a bit of sustain. Well, throws down the cogs as well as the battery assault. Snowballs in and then gets instantly thrown out. BSJ joins him, comes down from the high ground using that spectral dagger advantage. The shards are there once again, and BSJ actually secures the kill this time. Delighted. 2k advantage at 6 minutes. Oh, IXmike, no. BSJ going to pick up the double, an easy double for him. Achilles is in the lane here. Static Storm popping off. Only 4 wand charges for BSJ after all of that. It seems weird, like he should have maybe more, but maybe he popped the wand at some point. I wasn't watching. 7 and 1 then the kills in this murder lane. Top continues. They do catch him in the party ring, and Achilles goes in. He may find this kill. The static storm damage might even find it on the backside, but Spectre's here along with the shards. Achilles going to fall again. This time for Flea, going to move in on IXmike. The cogs block is there to try and save them, turning it around on BSJ with a battery assault. In comes Ryoboras. Oh, charges in, throws out the skewer, picks off BSJ. Cheeky little rotation from that bottom lane. We'll find a Stan King kill as well. Max skewer, shockwave even. 300 damage. Disgusting. It is shockwave, yeah. Skewer's the running one. I always get them mixed up. It's been years, man. I still get them mixed up. Oh, are you trying to find Flea as well? No, surely not. Here comes Monster as well. They will find him. The cogs are definitely going to come out here. Nope. TP response in from the Underlord. Help me, Monkey Kings forever. Uses the RP, brings them both into the Pit of Malice. The cogs to block them, make some space. I think they were hoping for more. The Courier's in a little bit of a precarious situation there. Won't be able to follow up with anything though, it seems. Meanwhile, on this bottom lane, BSJ going to work on Achilles. There was a lane swap. Ryoria coming down here, throws out the rocks, not going to hit anything. The spin going to save him. IXmike comes in from the backside, throws out the party ring. Doesn't catch anyone in it though. And BSJ content to just head back here and continue to farm the creep. Achilles still at level 5, BSJ still level 5 at 8 minutes. Both of them with very active tri-lanes around them in the very early stages there, keeping them from hitting that level 6 just yet. Pretty big for both heroes as well. Haunt and obviously Omni Slash will become available shortly. Stan King, he's going to be looking for his level 6 as well. Gives them some global teamfight ability, Ryoya. And he comes, he is actually invis. And Ash senses something's up. There's no ward there. They're neither thinking, hey, is there a ward there? Okay, is he going to go for the imprisonment? Doesn't go for the imprisonment yet. There comes the stun and the toss. That's a little bit dangerous. Does have the imprison available, still not using it. Starting to actually use it on Tiny and move away. Trying to build up maybe some int, but hasn't skilled his ult just yet. Did just get an extra level there, so we might see him skilling it soon. Top lane, what's happening up here? And is it Monkeys Forever has picked up that Helm of the Dominator that we normally see on the offlaner, and he's got himself a Crepe. A little guy to stomp and stun just to help push in the lanes, soak up some tower damage. You get quite a lot of health on it. It's 1500 HP when you use the Helm of the Dominator, so that's nice. Meanwhile, Achilles takes some damage. Oh, I missed a kill, guys. God damn it. Did I? Yes, they got Ryoya on this. Is he just building a Vanguard? No. I'm confused. Oh, Achilles actually just used his spin to farm here, so if somebody was to go on him. Seems pretty safe though. The wrap around is going to come around instead on IXmike. He does throw out the kinetic field, gets used up his mana before he's able to glimpse anyone out. Not that it's going to help him out, and it will be Stan King that secures the kill here. And at 2, 1, and 6 now for BSJ on that Spectre. Oh, that was Monkeys Forever getting annihilated in the top lane by 3 of them. Oops. Mid. Oh, okay. Monkeys Forever going to be up in 15 seconds. Very aggressive pushes in at the moment from VGJ Storm. They do have just a 1k advantage. They do a 4 kill advantage, but I mean, it's early to game kills. They don't really mean that much. Top tower getting pushed in by this catapult wave. Ryo Boris cutting the creep wave ahead there. Oh, that's not a catapult wave. Catapult wave is Dire. Pushing bottom. Last hit for BSJ on the tower. I'm sure he's delighted with that. Nice cash injection. Oh, Magnus dancing around a little bit with the Underlord, who will now go and farm the spoils of that jungle camp. Waiting for the bounty rune to spawn. BSJ finishes up a Helm of the Dominator himself, actually. That's what he was building. I knew I'd seen the build up before, but I was just like confused because it was on Spectre as opposed to the offline hero, you know. He's going to get phase boots next as well. I mean, it's a significant aura of healing. Oh, with the AA out on top, in comes the clock walk from Monster. And does shield himself up, but Odie going to get taken out by actually BSJ with the haunting. Glimpses him back. Still going in on IXmike. He does have cold feet, and it will be Ryoya on the Tiny that takes that kill. This tower going to get crushed down now. Although Ryo Borez on the back here has RP now with Blink. If you wanted to do something magical with the help of Juggernaut, it wouldn't be completely uncalled for. He uses the RP to try and get away instead. Snowball going to follow him up, and BSJ will hit him with a spectral dagger. Oh! Ryo says, "You don't get away from me." Blinks into the enemy base and takes him out. Meanwhile, OD going to work. Monster, the two of them managed to actually take out BSJ there with a combo of the ult and the body assault. Snowballs in, punches him, immediately banished. Meanwhile, top tower goes down to Monkeys Forever. Francis Lee eats so much right click damage there, by the way. Plus 12 in on this OD. Monster. Stan King gonna TP out, realizes that, you know, discretion is the better part of valor.
pressure. The bounty which my matriarch deprives.
Well, I think IXmike's boys a little bit shaken here. They're going to try for smoke gank. Immediately going to get bursted. In comes the Tiny, throws out the stun. Does get banished up. The cogs will come through as well as a clock block inside the ult. But the snowball through actually going to pull him out and save him. What an amazing save. Just rolls through. Banishes up the Tiny. And actually Tiny's still alive. Amazing. Snowball through from Flea. Picks him up out of just hell. Hey, did you call for a lift? Nice. Love it. Nice play, Flea. Blink forward from Ryora, and that is going to be one dead IXmike. Pancake dead. Looks like they'll look to push the mid tower here. They only have 19 seconds on IXmike actually. It's more about ult timings at the moment, and all of those are coming back online soon as well. Bottom tower push. Iobora is going to make some space. BSJ in the trees here. Still thinking about his next item to build, it seems. Maybe it'll be a Battle Fury. Maybe it'll be a Radiance. Maybe the game will be over before he finishes. We'll never know. Well, we will, because it'll happen eventually, you know. Clock just going to throw a little bit of harass in. Tower going to get picked off by Ryora on that double damage. Oh, by the way, IXmike on the suicide mission throws the ward out. And here comes the shards. Going to catch him, Bonnie. AA as well as a snowball. They do throw out the ult though, and that will be an RP on 2. BSJ is going to come in. The Juggernaut's going to go wild with his ult. Here comes the BSJ-ster. Going to work. Oh, Tiny did so much damage there. And BSJ though, both of them are going to get taken out. No real objectives taken there either. That IXmike bait was pretty good stuff. Snowball to follow up. Can he actually do it? I think he's just going into his death. Mori's trying to run away. Fleet will fall as well. And Monkeys Forever and Stanking, the only remaining members of the Dire side alive right now. Still, even after that, they now have a 4k advantage.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, big ult from AA. Immediate arrival of BSJ will make him bail. Does find the Spectral Dagger. It won't be enough damage to kill him. BSJ is chasing though. He will go for the TP out. There's not going to be a stun, so let's rotate over and get some more farm, I guess. It will be the Radiance next. I think it's a pretty solid choice, given I don't know, I just think it works better. I don't know about these heroes, so that's going to be a lot of blinks to cancel actually. Doesn't have one on clock yet. No, of course Disruptor's on one. It's 70 minutes into the game. What kind of a farm do you think he has had? So, nobody has anything but Battle Fury. 17.5 minutes with Phase, Aquila and Wand. It's not too bad. It's maybe 2 minutes off. He should be definitely hitting it faster than that if he gets kills as well. But not being the easiest game. But if it's not been an easy game for Juggernaut, it's been an even worse game for Spectre. Slowly farming up to that Radiance. Oh, the pings come out. There was a wrap round by Ryora, and he's on that high ground. And Viz smoked actually. And they go. How many did you get? It just looks like Monkeys Forever. They are using it a lot for that. Ryora comes in on the backside, immediately blows up IXmike. Magnus looking to try and get out. By the way, here comes Clockwork with the clock block, and so much damage from the battery assault ult as well on to Ryora, and only BSJ and Ancient Apparition. 2 fights in a row now that the Radiant have won handily. Another 2k advantage slipping from VGJ Storms' grasp. Well, BSJ worried that they're going to go in and gank on him, but he's actually pretty safe right now. They're wrapping for this AA and this lane at top. No one wants to lose a tier 2 for nothing, you know what I mean? Especially not to an AA push, that's ridiculous. Well, Blink Dagger is finished up for the Magnus. He's going to get himself a Force Staff as well. I love it. That's so much extra mobility and positioning advantage for him. BSJ crawling very, very slowly towards the Radiance of 3,200 gold, so he'll be getting that Sacred Relic sooner rather than later. Clock goes for the Spirit Vessel again, and I guess he's going to pick himself up a Blade Mail to complement that in a minute. Top lane, Ash is waiting patiently. BKB next for Ash Dota. Oh, by the way, someone just got blown up somewhere. Here? And it comes BSJ to his death. It's a strange time to haunt, but okay. Immediate TP response. Top tower going to be pushed as a response. So what even happened there? So they killed the Juggernaut like really quickly top, just bursted him down. And then BSJ went in, I guess, on mid with a haunt and just got wrecked. GG. They need to marshal their humors and get their control. Rather get their game plan under control. Get the initiative here, and close out this game. I mean, obviously, Spectre grows more powerful the longer the game goes, so it's not like it's not a big issue, you know. Just is nice. Oh, he gets this bounty rune, he gets that bounty rune, and that is going to be enough for his Sacred Relic. That is such a relief to get that out of the way. AA was going to go for a little bit of a scout, but Ryo Borez with Blink Skewer. Oh, he's sending the courier for the Sacred Relic and pushing bottom at the same time. And a little bit of BSJ efficiency. Oh, actually goes back for the creep camps instead. Okay. Top lane. Forget everything I said, guys. Forget everything I said. Oh, Radiant gonna sly a Roshan. They throw the signal in, which is gonna show them that they're in there. BSJ no haunt for 37 seconds. The rest of his team could collapse in. They are on that top lane. Bottom lane getting pushed in. There won't actually be a challenge. Smoke comes up and now these guys are hunting. They say go bottom TP in, and it will be the backside. IXmike with the smoke. Meanwhile, Ryo Borez approaches from the west. Oh, they find Monkeys Forever with a blink in. He is going to pop the ult and get out of there. They're trying to do some work to stop him, but I mean, he's pretty much fine. He is fine. Buying time for BSJ to get this Radiance online. Buying time for BSJ to get some more farm. Fleet having a pooter game this time as far as gold is concerned. Nearly has the Spirit Vessel finished up, and then he'll pick up the Blink. I suspect he'll get the Blink first, actually. Just gives him that position advantage and chase ability. Bottom lane, smoke gank. Honestly. Well, they are going to spot out these guys on mid lane. Clock block, by the way, on Monster with a little bit of help of Ash. Flea is blown up instantly. Now they're looking for Stan King. The right click's coming through. The Hurricane Pike rockets to follow up. They'll get that kill. But meanwhile, IXmike I think tried to come in on the backside, and I got blown up by Tiny Ryoya on the Tiny. They are now going to find him though. They will use the RP, going to trap him in, and that's going to be another kill. Triple kill going the way of Ash. 48 stolen intelligence on this Ash Dota Outworld Devourer. The Monkeys Forever realizing that things are starting to get more than a little bit serious. Maybe have to consider his options. Radiance though finished up for BSJ. 23 minutes in. Not too shabby along with that Dominator Phase Boots Wand combo. But is it going to be enough at this point in the game? I think so. I think it's... This is the turn of the tide. Dun dun. You know, when the dawn breaks or whatever. Haunts in with the Radiance burn. Goes for the skewer back. By the way, everyone's here. Jug ult as well. Double kill instantly from Ush on the ult. He's looking for more. Looks for BSJ. Blinks forward. One more right click. Two more right clicks. Not going to find him actually. Charmy bastard actually manages to escape. Going to banish up Monkeys Forever. Ryo Boris is here to make sure that things get shut up. Monkeys Forever pops it out and he starts to go, but not with that much stolen intelligence on Ush, my boy. It is 52 at this present time. He does have the Aegis available. This man is going to be difficult to deal with. There is a buyback available for Monkeys Forever, and Tusk is up. AA up in 10 seconds. So if they do look to push this high ground, it's going to be pretty short, and there will be a bit of a fight as it happens. In comes Shards to block them in, and a dagger to try and zone them, but nothing happening out of it. Blink across with the Hurricane Pike onto BSJ, it looked like. They catch Monkeys Forever, push him in. Ryora's here, he throws out a massive stun on 3, starts to go to work, immediately gets bashed up. There will be a root as well, catching up 2. In comes the AA ult on top of it. BSJ is here, the Radiant's doing some work. That's the Aegis blown. Achilles, he's going to fall as well. Is he? Is he? He's getting healed up. They're all getting healed up. Monster might even make it out, unlikely. Throws out the cog block, will be. Oh! They got the jug. Ryo Boris goes back in immediately. Ash throws up the BKB, starts to man fight these guys. Ryora looking for some action. They blink in on him, and he's gonna get caught out here. So much damage coming from Ash. So much in. There's another RP. It's gonna be Flea this time. Ash with all the kills. 68 stolen intelligence now. I don't know if they feel they're able to push anymore. They did get the tower. Those racks are vulnerable. Those shrines are vulnerable. This is the comeback. 7k advantage now going the way of the Radiant. Team fight after team fight after team fight going in their favor. Yeah, man. Thank you for Pango. They're doing it, boys. They're doing it. Well, there's some battle plans being drawn on the map here. Pink and blue clear out. They have a ward here. Maybe is the signal coming through? There's a smoke response though, and these guys are going hunting. They're aware, obviously, from this ward up here. Checking the camps to see what's been farmed. Realize they might be over here. Oh my god, BSJ, no! TP's in, throws the Spectral Dagger, the clock block is there. They push him back down onto the low ground and still secure the kill. BSJ with the most unfortunate TP of the tournament so far. They will begin to push in this middle set of racks. There is no buyback for BSJ. He is down for 44 seconds. Can his team hold? No fortification. They can only push mid after this or take Roshan. Like, they can't take the side lanes. So I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Meanwhile, bottom lane getting pushed out by Ryo. Realizes he can't do much as far as fighting them all together, but maybe him and Flea can do some work. You're gonna get glimpsed back into the party ring. Ash goes to work. Three right clicks, and Flea is dealt with, handled, manhandled, and destroyed. Ryo, though, by the way, was still there. Went in on IXmike, took him out, and they're hunting him down like a dog. This is looking pretty bad for VGJ Storm. Kind of feeding kills one by one. It's all part of the time buying plan, though. I'm sure this Spectre just needs to get some more farm. 28 minutes into the game and Jivicus hasn't even put the net worth on yet. Come on. Well, I'm going to work on this tier 2, tier 1 even, Jesus. Oh. Flea here, looking for the deny. Not going to be able to find it though. And they will apply pressure to No, just this lane actually. Shards goes out, snowball in. Blinks out again, just kind of trying still to create that space. The haunt is there, gonna give them the vision. Maybe kill this, nope. Alright. Okay. VGJ actually cancels his TP. They're gonna go in, Stan King gonna get saved at the last minute by the ult from Underlord. This tower fully engaged upon and will go down before these guys engage again.
Dire's middle barracks have fallen. Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
No Aegis on these guys at the moment. Ult is available for Juggernaut and OG. The spin on top of the Pit of Malice, just bad manners. Blinks away, thinks there might be a fight. Ryora's there, and he does manage to get the ult off at the last second there. Oh my god, the ult from Ashe is huge. It's an instant triple kill. He goes in onto Ryora, finds him as well. It looks like a rampage to me. It smells like a rampage to me. Cries for Spectre, and it will be the VGJ Spectre, which gives him the rampage. Oh my goodness gracious me. Thank you for Pango. Takes game 2 in this best of 3. I don't think we'll be seeing the Ashe Outworld's Devourer again. Okay, let's get the stats up. Quick look at the stats. Here we go. Scoreboardish. Oh, the damage. Oh my god. 44,531. Alright guys, bear with me 2 seconds and we'll get game 3 up in just a minute. Mic off.